I guess for Austin first, just the resolve last couple of days in practice, the intensity to bounce back from the Northwestern game, not heading up to Michigan State.
Well, we've been trying to be, player-driven team, and we've been just trying to go day by day. And after the loss to Northwestern, we came the next day and tried to, learn from our mistakes we had. Just come in, it was a new day, just try to get better each day, and go from there.
Have you succeeded?
Yeah, I feel like every day you can ask our players. We try to, we get better every day. We learn something new about every team. Obviously we learned from what the Northwestern game, what we need to do better, and move forward.
Jonny, when you get your minutes, what do you think that you're able to bring to the floor, and what do you shoot for when you go to the scores table?
I just try and bring something to the table, whether it's timing on a loose ball, taking a charge, making the extra pass. It really doesn't matter. I just go out there and I just want our team to win.
When you have an open look, you have some room that you might be able to squeeze off a shot. Is it just a matter of just getting comfortable on the floor and just getting comfortable in the flow of the offense?
I think that has something to do with it. At the same time, if I'm open and Yogi's open, I'd much rather have him shoot, a three. So if I'm in a situation where it's open, by all means I'll take it. But I'm not out there necessarily hunting shots or anything. I just want the best shot on that possession.
Austin, you talked about becoming more of a player-driven team. I guess who's been at the forefront of that the last couple of days? Has anybody kind of stepped up and said, "Hey, listen, this is what we got to do"?
Obviously Will and Yogi being here last year, they know, and then playing majority of the minutes last year, they have been through it, differently than some of the other guys. So they obviously had a few things to say. Evan going through it before, Jeff becoming a huge leader that he is. Jeff does things on and off the court that helps out our team tremendously. So those are a few of the guys that stepped up and said a few things and just talked about things that need to happen.
What's just been the message, between you guys, basically? What was sort of the main point that those guys were trying to say and get across?
Just that, that game's over with. That's something that we can't hold our head on because, we got Michigan State, tomorrow, and, that's a huge game for us. And, we're just looking, we're not looking back on it. We're just looking forward and moving forward.
Austin, you have picked up your play the last several weeks, last month. What's been the catalyst for that? What are you doing better now than you say before?
I'm just coming in and playing hard, just trying to do the little things, letting the game come to me. I'm not going to go in there and force things. I'm just going to go in and play basketball and let the game come to me. It's the easiest thing to do.
Austin, you've been around for Jeff Howard's kind of arc into last guy on the bench to playing now. What has he done right to kind of get there in this last year?
He just does the little things. He's gotten much better shape than last year. He comes in every day to get better, just like we were talking about with our team. We all look at the little things, hustling all the time, bringing energy to the team, and that's what Jeff does.
Jonny, you obviously roles change dramatically when you change schools. And now that you're here, now that you're getting an opportunity, is it satisfying? Is it just, maybe not satisfying is the right word, but just a motivator now to not just get 8 minutes a game, but get 10, 12, 15 minutes a game?
I'm not huge in the minutes. Like I said earlier, I just want our team to win. So if that has me playing 0 minutes, I'm completely fine with that as long as it gives our team our best chance to win. Yeah, it's a different role, but I knew that when I switched, and I think I was prepared for that.
Austin, you guys really seem to center your game plan around Payne. When they played down here, he hasn't played the last 3 games. He's probably not going to play tomorrow night. What's different about them, not just with their bigs inside, but just as a whole team when he's not on the floor? Coach Buckley said they do a lot less of just sort of playing straight through players in the post. What's different about kind of approaching them when they don't have that anchoring presence inside?
If I can be for a second, they're probably under the impression that he is playing, so they were practicing the whole time. So unfortunately, and until
Yeah,
And they wouldn't be
we're
able
playing-
to answer that probably as accurately as they can, because they don't know anything.
So you guys haven't seen new film of the last week?
No, they've seen film, but
Right.
they're probably preparing for him to play. That's probably what it's been all the way up until now. That's why with Buckley, that was different, so I'm just.
Like he was saying, we are planning on him to play in the game. But with their other bigs, they're hardworking guys. They come in and they do the little things that like we talk about with our guys, and they play hard and they crash offensive rebounds. So that's something that we know as a team that we have to block out, because they came in here a couple weeks ago, and got a lot of offensive rebounds on us. So that's something that we're concentrating on.
Coach Green saying that you could kind of sense the day before the Northwestern game that maybe there's a little bit of a lack of focus or something a little bit off. Does today feel different than the day before that Northwestern game?
Yeah, I think we learned a lot from that game. That's something that people don't see, is that sometimes that's good for a team. We learned from everything that took place, and we moved forward, like I was saying, and we know what it takes. It's an everyday thing in the Big Ten. The young guys, it took them a little bit to realize that. We just have to come out and get better every day and learn from the things and prepare every day to play the teams in the Big Ten.
Anything else for these guys?
Also, real quick, you've probably seen Gary Harris a bunch of times going back to high school and stuff like that. How have you seen him kind of progress and evolve? What's maybe different or better about him right now?
He's a great player. He's one of the best guards in the country right now, and I've seen him in high school, do the things that he's doing now. So he just took his game to another level, and there's nothing really that I've seen change from his game. He's a great player. He hits shots, and he does what his team needs.
Okay.
Thanks,
Thank you, guys.
Thanks a lot.